God bless you and God bless me as we learn how to apply the Constitution of the church, to adhere to the Constitution of the church, to put it into practice, to understand why these procedures happen, and that we understand why the church exists in the first place as a whole. I want to end on section 22 of the Doctrine and Covenants with that. Notice that the Lord says in section 22, that the issue comes up, this is mid-April, the church is only a few weeks old. Hey, a bunch of us were baptized in other churches. Do we need to get baptized into the Church of Christ, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints today? The Lord comes back and says, yes, that's what section 22 is saying. And sometimes we use this as a missionary verse, like if you've been baptized in other churches, we need you to get baptized with proper authority. But I think there's a broader principle here. The Lord says in verse 1, quote, all old covenants, back to the word all old covenants have I caused to be done away with. This is a new and an everlasting covenant. As Taylor Halverson says, this is a new contract. There are new terms and conditions, and you have to agree and submit to those terms. And then look at verse 4, and for this cause, because of this, I have caused this last covenant and this church to be built up unto me. One of the primary reasons why this church exists, why he organized it on April 6th of 1830, was so that the Lord could dispense the new and everlasting covenant, that it could have the priesthood keys to bind you and I through the covenants of salvation and exaltation to Jesus Christ and to God the Father, so that we can be perfected in Him. So I love this church. I hope you love it. I hope we continue in it in patience and faith. And so grateful for the prophetic keys that guide this church from the very beginning. God bless us as we continue in the unfolding restoration.